So I want to talk today about how to acquire a decent amount of platinum if you're free to play or low spender. This method will help you at least achieve some of those first 5-star legendary gems. It's by no means quick in the grand scheme of things, but with this passive method, you should just get that passive platinum income and be able to afford some of those legendary gems. So let's jump into it. So behind me, you'll see this was after running 20 or 30 Mad King runs. You actually get a ton of normal gem drops from running Hell 2 dungeons. I've noticed this across all the dungeons I've ran, and most of these were past the initial increased drop rate of normal gems. You get a lot from just running dungeons forever. And this is going to help us with one method of how to acquire a regular source of platinum, because these gems, that although they are semi soft cap during the day in normal layers, you could get them through so many different methods. You can get them through hidden layers, about 7 per day. You can get them through group farming, open world farming. You can get them through dungeon farming. You do want to be in a party of 4, and you will get quite a bit if you are running that party of 4, at least in Hell 2 dungeons. So why do we care about normal gems? Well, normal gems can be crafted into higher versions of themselves, as well as just overall being able to be sold with or for platinum on the market here. If we just look, check out tourmalines are actually out of stock completely. Rubies, they're worth 200 platinum here. Sapphires, they're about 336 per, and aquamarines are 353. Now, overall, you can just sell these normal gems on the market right away. But there's a method you could do because of the way of how inconvenient crafting up normal gems are. The whales on the server would prefer to buy the higher ranked gems. Now, if you'll do the math here, one of these rank 1s, in order to craft a rank 2, you need to have 3 rank 1s. So let's just look at one of the normal gems here, Topaz, which are 287 currently. So they're 287. And if we just go here into the apprentice jeweler and craft up a topaz, we could see that hopefully I have a few available. Yeah, so we could see that these are craftable. And before we go ahead and craft one, I want to note that the ones with the little market icon in the top left are the ones that cannot be sold. The ones that do not are the ones that cannot be sold. And if you combine the two, you'll get something that will be bound and not be able to be sold. So be sure you're crafting up the ones that can only be sold on the market. But if we go ahead and upgrade this to rank 2 here, you'll see we get a topaz rank 2, and we can sell that one on the market. So let's go ahead and just jump back over to the market here, and we can go ahead and drop this topaz in that we just crafted. And you can see here, it is worth, people are selling at least for 1,000 platinum right now. Now, this isn't a major increase over the other platinum increases that you can get, or it's just selling it over rank 1. Keep in mind that the topaz is selling for 287 platinum. So times that by 3, you would get less than 900 platinum, but this is selling for 1,000 platinum, and people tend to buy these. Why? Well, because it's convenient. You don't have to go craft it yourself. We can go ahead and just list that up here. And you can see I actually sold a topaz earlier today for 989. You can see a rank 2 tourmaline sold for 2,400. And that's just because tourmalines are just so valuable, and I sold 2 of them there. That was why I got 2,400. So that is one of the first ways we can acquire a steady amount of platinum, because you could acquire, let's just round about, say, from my experience, about 25 to 30 normal gems a day. And if we just do the math on that, let's assume each one of them averages about 300 platinum each. If we just count, if we look at the more popular ones, tourmalines always sell for 400 because of the damage ones. The rubies are a little bit less. If we craft them up, you can probably get that to about 350 average, which means that you're approximately acquiring about 9k platinum a day, a little bit more, which is really nice for the passive income. Now, you're not gonna be able to sell all of them. You're not gonna want to sell all of them all the time. And you're also going to get a cut taken out of that because of the market tax. But this is obviously assuming you're grinding with massive hours like I am, which is, 12 to 16 hours a day, which most people do not do that. And you're doing that specific group content that's going to drop those gems. So that's running dungeons specifically, which again is not necessarily going to be what most people do. So I would say you're probably going to be around maybe 3 to 4K platinum a day if you're going to do this method. Now, there's also one other method that I kind of mentioned previously in my charms video that can get you a decent amount of platinum as well. That's going to be skill stones. So I think this is really the biggest method for charms and the use for charms here. And what are we doing with this? Well, we're going to go ahead and just upgrade this charm here that I have. I happen to have a holy banner here. If it ends up being good, maybe I'll keep it for the video or after the video, but I'll just showcase what it's like. So let's go ahead and just upgrade this up. I got slow time, I got escape for a demon hunter, I ended up getting bone spikes for necro, and I got cleave for the barbarian, which are all comparable skills for me. I only got the holy banner, which is the one that I want. Now, what we could do with this, we can extract this rank 5 charm. So let's go ahead and just do that real quick. Okay, let's extract that. Costs 500 platinum. We're gonna go and extract that. And we got a skill stone. Now, what we can do with the skill stone is go to the market here and sell this skill stone for platinum. Now, some of these are selling for about 2280. Now, I've noticed that you could sell them for 2500, but on average, when I sold a few of these myself, I could usually sell them for about 2K platinum on the regular, which is 1500 platinum. Now you have to calculate the 15% cost in there. It's about 1700 platinum profit or net platinum that you're getting, which is about 1200 platinum profit due to the fact that you have to spend 500 platinum for these skill stones. Now these are much less common. You can see I sold this one behind my head for about 1404 platinum, which is one of the lower ones. And that was just because I was kind of testing some numbers, but I was about on average about to sell these for about 2K platinum. And between the skill stones, between the gems, you could get a decent amount of platinum. And if we just look at the market here, you'll see that some of these 5-star legendary gems at 2 out of 5 are not too expensive if we consider a couple of weeks of grinding. Now, by no means is this a quick method, but in the grand scheme of things, this will give you another way as a free-to-play player to gain some power and some of the cooler legendary gems. If we just look at like Seeping Bile or Bloodsoaked Jade, these are going to be very expensive. But if we go for one of the more uncommon ones like Chip of Stone Flesh, you can see 27K platinum, 35K for a 3-star Phoenix Ashes here, which is quite cheap. And considering the fact that this is, in my opinion, the best PvP legendary gem, it's going to be one of the best there. And then also Blessing the Worthy tends to go for a little bit cheaper. Bottled Hope is great for those banner wielding Crusaders or buff units. Like you could even use it on your Demon Hunter for vengeance stacking and all that good stuff. There's so many different things you can purchase over the time that you're selling these normal gems and these skill stones. In a couple of weeks, you may have a couple of these 2 out of 5-star legendary gems, or even a 3 out of 5-star legendary gems, just because of the fact that there's so many people, so many whales in particular that spend on this game, that when they go to the market, they want to buy what is available, not necessarily what the best price is. Now, if you waited a few weeks, I'm sure this price could go drop a little bit further, but because of the necessity of people wanting to get stronger at the moment, this is what the people will buy these gems for. And there's nothing necessarily wrong about that. It's just that they want it now. And so that's why this market works. If people were all waiting, then the market would be very slow and there wouldn't be too much traffic in terms of legendary gems and normal gems that we could sell to these players. So there you have it. Those are the couple of methods that you could earn some passive platinum income. I myself have earned about 50 to 60K from it. I earned another 60K from selling one of my lucky legendary gems, but this is just an amazing way to get some extra income in your pocket for any situation if you want to end up spending them on other upgrades or just going ahead and getting some legendary gems or even a skill stone for yourself. So hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully that gives you an idea on how to earn some legendary gems as a free-to-play player, and I will see you the next one.